Now we're going to hear from Liam McGuire. By his own admission, he's a wandering minstrel. He's traveled many, many countries, but his heritage is Irish, and he's going to be singing Irish songs tonight. We want to thank Kevin O'Friel again, as I mentioned before, the owner of O'Friel's Irish Pub, where Liam is performing tonight, right after the show. And here he is, Liam McGuire.
Hi. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. When I was a boy, more than once I was told about the leprechaun in his crop of gold. Golden sovereigns and more than this. If you could catch the leprechaun, he'd grant you a wish. But catching the little fellow was very hard, I fear. When I would go to see him, he'd always disappear. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. You can say I was drunk, you can call me a liar, but one night in the woods, yes, I saw a fire. I thought I'd get close and have a peep, and through the woods I started to creep. To my surprise, dancing round in a ring, a score of leprechauns, and I heard them sing, oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. So I thought I'd wait till they finished their fun, and they would go to sleep, maybe I could catch me one. All tired from dancing, they lay down by a log, and I caught one tight, but he turned into a frog. All wet and slippy, from my hands he did spring, and he hopped through the woods, and I heard him sing, oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun. Oh, fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me quick and I'll be gone. Fiddly diddly, catch a gritty me, I'm a leprechaun.
That was Liam McGuire. Liam, thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Nice to be here.
Liam, now you play at O'Friel's Irish Pub. You'll be there tonight?
I'm there tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night. Don't ask me what night it is tonight. Oh, it is. It's Wednesday night, isn't it? Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Ah, good. I got it right for a change. Yeah.
Now, Liam, you're originally from Ireland, of course.
Yeah, I am from Ireland, yeah.
And were you always a singer?
Yeah, for the last, 15 years I've been a singer, yeah.
Now, you were telling me before the show that you got started as a pub owner and a singer.
Yeah, I bought a little pub one time. I didn't have the money in Ireland, so I went to Spain. I got the money in Spain, so I opened a little Irish pub in Spain. And I sang there for, 3 years. And then I decided I wanted to make a record. Or I wanted to get more into the business, so I came back to Ireland and I was offered a record company. Record company offered me a contract, so I made an album in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Now, can we get that album around here?
I think the Irish company do send it over to the States, but I don't know if it's done around this part of the country. I know it's been in New York and Boston. Mm-hmm. The album I made in Ireland was something like 6 Irish songs on it and 6 American songs. 3 American songs and 3 Canadian songs on it. Mm-hmm. And that was just about it.
Now, you sing Irish songs, and you're an Irish folk singer, and you sang in Ireland, but here you're singing in this country. How do you feel about being an Irish folk singer in this country as opposed to singing in Ireland?
Here we sing more Irish songs here. In Ireland we would sing a lot of Canadian songs, a lot of American songs, and we do maybe some French and some German or some Spanish songs. Mm-hmm. But here we do mostly Irish songs.
How are the crowds here? Any different than in Ireland?
No, the crowds they're good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I've been over here now I've just come to live in the States, and I've been working in the States for quite a few years, and I'm enjoying it very much. Mm-hmm. It's different. It's good. Mm-hmm. It's very good.
Well, I invite all the viewers to come out and see you at O'Friel's Irish Pub tonight.
God, yes, I hope to God these all come down tonight after the show, yeah.
Well, we'll be there.
Oh, good. That'll be good.
And you'll play some more songs later on the show?
Oh, I hope so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
We're going to go to some short messages, but we'll be back with more of Focus Delaware, so stick around. I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm going to do another little Irish song this time. This one talks a little bit about how a lot of the people in Ireland feel at the moment. Now Peter John McCoy was a Catholic boy. He sang songs of freedom and brave Henry Joy. The Saxon songs of freedom were the things he liked the best. They gathered a bunch of flowers when they laid him to rest. Yes, there has to be an end to it someday, to the torture this land is going through. And I hope to live to see it in my day, when our country shall be one instead of two. Now little Sammy Wilson, he comes from the other side, and the 12th day of July was his joy and his pride. But in his heart he knew no hate, for it was young and gay. They wrapped the sash around him when they laid him in the clay. Yes, there has to be an end to it someday, to the torture this land is going through. And I hope to live to see it in my day, when our people shall be one instead of two. Now young Henry Baxter, he comes from across the sea, and when he was a boy he said a soldier he would be. But in the streets of Belfast he fell at the sniper's hand, a victim of this bitter hate he didn't understand. Yes, there has to be an end to it someday, to the torture this land is going through. And I hope to live to see it in my day, when our people shall be one instead of two. Great idea. Here's a song, one of my favorite Irish songs. I changed the rhythm a little bit. I'm going to do this song for all you guys out there looking in. It was an evening in Roscrea in the merry month of May, and the roses and the heather were in bloom. A young lady passed me by, and she gave me the glad eye by the bright silver light of the moon. Well, I got an awful fright, it was true love at first sight, and I thought I couldn't marry her too soon. We got married right away in the abbey in Roscrea by the bright silver light of the moon. Well, it started getting late, and she asked me for to wait, and when I got to the door of her bedroom, well, there upon a chair was her teeth, her golden hair, by the bright silver light of the moon. Well, there was more in store when she began to snore. She nearly blew the blankets across the room. And there upon a peg was a great big wooden leg, by the bright silver light of the moon. Well, I grabbed her by the head, and I dragged her out of bed, and like a broken doll she lay there in gloom. It would break a million hearts to see all her spare parts by the bright silver light of the moon. So young men, take my advice, always look your ladies twice, for they're always out to catch a poor gossoon. Pull her teeth and pull her hair to see that she's all there by the bright silver light of the moon.